Welcome to Infinite Probabilities. I am your co-host Tico, and the star is you. You're the star for making it through another day. You're the star for being here with me in resonance, wanting to learn how to master the art of indifference. It's a 3 easy step process, and I'm also going to guide you through a very short visualization that will really help strengthen the process at the end of the video. So be sure to watch until the end. I try to make this one quick. I've got my trusty notebook here. I shall soon have a whiteboard, so it'll make it easier to kind of follow along. Ignore my wall of crazy land, right? Indifference, not having a reaction to something or not feeling something or reaction to something. It's not about suppressing our feelings. A lot of people think that, if we're going to be indifferent towards something, we have to put our feelings down or we have to ignore our feelings. That's not what indifference is about. Indifference is about controlling our feelings and refusing to hand over our inner peace to external forces. Let me say that again. It's refusing to hand over, just give over our inner peace to any external forces. And I know what those forces are like. It's tough. It's challenging. I had a severe pain flare up last night, and I woke up already triggered on just a couple hours of sleep. And so instantly, my mind starts running on all of these thoughts, right? These external situations start triggering all these things. I have to pause. Because when we master indifference, our life challenges become puzzles to solve instead of battles to fight. And that's the biggest thing. I'm tired of fighting battles. I'm sure you are tired of fighting battles too. We don't need to fight, right? We can puzzle solve and make it through these things. So to be indifferent, we have to have detachment. What is detachment? Where does that come from? Detachment comes from having a clear purpose. If you haven't found or defined a mission statement for yourself, a clear purpose, that's okay. Maybe I'll do a video on that one in the future, right? I think it's an ongoing process. It's something I'm looking at. We have our earth purposes or our society purposes. Then we have our soul purposes, our past life contracts and the reasons why we're on earth. And we have our karmic purposes, right? And our divine purposes. But we need to have that sense of purpose to our life. Why is that so important? Because your energy is too valuable to waste on anything else that doesn't move you towards your purpose. So anytime we are reacting to something and not practicing indifference, right, we're giving away our energy to external forces that are not moving us towards our purpose. Does that make sense? Indifference is not apathy. I can't say this enough. Indifference is not apathy. It's prioritization. It's prioritization about where we want to invest our energy and what truly deserves our focus. Okay? When we're indifferent, it's not that we don't care about anything. It's about that we care deeply about the right things. And that's the big difference there. Okay? So I promise you guys a very easy way to train our minds, a 3-step process. One of them, it's really a 2-step process, I guess. Okay. The first step is we pause before reacting. We get the trigger, whether it's a person, something said to us, someone on the street insults us, or something breaks, or we get a bill in the mail, or we have a huge pain, or we have to come in for a shift, or fill in the blank, XYZ, whatever the trigger is. It could just be our mental health. It could be the mood that we woke up in. It could be a dream from the night before. And sometimes, we wake up in a strange mood that kind of carries over, right? Maybe we don't even know where it came from. We could just be exhausted. We could be on burnout, right? The first thing we do is just pause before reacting. This is how we train our minds. Pause. That first pause. We get a chance to react, but first we pause. The second step is we're going to ask ourselves 2 questions. Question 1, does this situation truly affect me long term? And I guess what I mean by long term is think about like 5+ years in the future. If it does, you can address it right then. But if it doesn't, then you already know it's not worth your energy. The second question you want to ask is my reaction giving away my personal power? And only you can answer that. So we pause and we ask the 2 questions. Is this giving away my personal power? And is this situation going to affect me, my life path, my goals, my future 5 years from now? And use that 5 years as a reference point. Just because even though it's arbitrary, you could say 3, you could say 6. It's a solid mental flag post. 5 years from now. Is any of that going to even matter? And that'll help us not to give our energy away, right? And to invest it in ourselves and what's really important and at our focus. So now here's a little visualization. You can close your eyes if you want to. If you're driving, don't do that, right? But you don't have to. I don't even like the word visualization. Visualizing is a term that not everyone resonates with. I like the term imagine or actually see. But I usually do this like a capital S, seeing, right? Seeing in our mind's eye, which is imagining. You could say daydreaming. You could say visualizing. You could say thinking about the picture or the movie of. Whatever language works really best for you, okay? So right now, I want you to see you as someone who moves through life unaffected. You do not flinch at insults. You do not crumble under pressure. You do not beg for approval. You don't need to be liked. Visualize what that movement would look like. You moving through your day, you moving through your life. Visualize that presence. Because that presence there, that saving our personal power from indifference brings, that presence is true power, right? And this works if someone's gonna like criticizes you too. Here's a little caveat, a third little question. If someone's being really critical of you, if it's in between a one-on-one, you can ask this one question here. Does this person have the experience or credibility to judge me? And if they do, like they really do, then learn from it. You know, there is no failure, only data. We can learn from what they say. But if they don't, then just move on because their words are a reflection of their own limitations, not yours. The best way for criticism to respond is silence. Someone could walk up to me and be like, I don't like your shoes. I'm going to pause. I'm going to say, all right, I could get super mad. I could start arguing. I could whatever. I could throw insults back. But is that reaction going to give away my personal power? And does this person's comments, whether or not they like my shoes, even going to matter in 5 years? And first of all, are they a fashion designer? Do they know great shoes or not? Or are they just spouting off their own personal opinions because they're so concerned with how people think about them, right? Because I remember when I said indifference, people don't need to like us. We don't need to beg for their approval. And we're not wasting our time and our power on what doesn't serve us. Instead, we're going to take our focus and our power and our time and put it towards what does serve us and what serves us on our personal mission, what serves our purpose. So that's a video on the power of indifference. And as some of these triggers and blocks are coming up, maybe this will be a strategy that helps. Blessings. And please don't forget to like and subscribe if this is in resonance with you. Share it with someone who you think would resonate with them. This is the only way we can come together as a community and work on shifting the global mindset, right? We're clearing out not just our taught beliefs, but the beliefs of our ancestors, which is also our family and our society beliefs, right? And we're clearing karmic beliefs, and we're clearing collective global beliefs and beliefs of our country or regional, as well. So we're doing a ton of transmuting. Don't burn out. You've got this. Stay strong, family. Blessings.